So today I'm gonna try to make a video that kind of discusses all of the stuff that you guys can do to fix your Gamesir G7 SEHE controllers that happened since the last update. Now, one issue is like your sticks are going kind of crazy when you press your sticks. I tell people that you should just calibrate your sticks. They say it does not work. Well, you can try a manual calibration, and of course, if any of this stuff doesn't work, there'll be a link down below to GameSir's Discord. If you guys go there, they will definitely help you out. If they cannot fix it, you can submit a support ticket and they will give you a free replacement for your controller. So, in order to do a manual calibration, you need to hold down the view button, the Xbox button, and the 3-line button at the same time. What's up, guys? Be sure you guys check out Control Freaks and Precision Rings at controlfreak.com so you guys can get more control and better precision in MLB The Show 25. And if you guys use code BLOOD at checkout, you get an additional 12% off. And if you spend $25 or more, they also give you free shipping. Anyways, back to the video. And your controller cannot be plugged in and you cannot have the Gamesir NEXUS app open. So go ahead, hold those 3 buttons down and plug in your controller. Keep holding it until you see the 3 lights blinking. That means it is ready for calibration. Now, with that being said, you'll press the A button and it will turn off the light, and that is perfectly normal. Now you're in calibration mode. So now what you do to normally calibrate your controller, you'll press down the left and right triggers 3 times. Don't do this all fast, just do this gradually. Press it down 3 times, and then you will rotate the left and right sticks 3 times. Make sure you don't have any control freaks or precision rings on those sticks. And then you press the A button to finish the calibrations, and then the light will turn back on to basically tell you that the calibration was successful. You can there unplug it and then plug it back in to basically kind of like reset it, get it ready to go, and then turn back on the controller. And now your controller will be recalibrated. We can even go to like the Gamesir NEXUS app right here and we can see what's going on. And it looks like it's working normally. So we can go over to test and actually test it and see. Good way to do it. So button test. So we can just do this, kind of like make sure that there's nothing like super sensitive with the stick, and it doesn't seem like it's super sensitive. So it looks like the sticks are back to normal if you were having issues with it. So that's the way to test it. Now, if it doesn't work, you may have to go to the Discord, submit a support ticket, talk to them, see if they can find out any other things that can possibly fix your controller. Okay, now that we got that, we guys know how to manually calibrate your controller in case you don't have access to the app, or maybe you had the old app and you couldn't use the software in order to do that. Now, let's say we want to go back to an older update because we don't like this update. That's where the Discord channel will come into play. They have a lot of things on their Discord channel, including links to basically revert certain updates, or we can download an app if you're on PC. If you're on Xbox, you can't do this, but if you do have a PC or a laptop that can access the Microsoft Store and stuff like that, you'll be able to do this. So for this, you'll go to the Microsoft Store and you'll look up the Gamesir T4K lead, or you can probably find this software on their website. Now, I'll have to unplug this from my Xbox, and then we have to plug it into my PC. So I gotta grab another cable for this. So in order for it to revert, we have to hold the Xbox button and the 3 lines. We're gonna hold that button while plugging in the controller, and it should prompt us to update the controller. All right, now it's updating the controller. As you can see, it says update successful. So now we should have the old software. So now what we do, plug it back into our Xbox, and then we're gonna go over to the Gamesir NEXUS software just so I can show you guys something. It's gonna say that game controller detected, redirecting to the compatible software. So if you try to open up the new software, it will say no. It's gonna send you to the old software, which is going to be the Gamesir NEXUS Legacy. So if you want the old software, that's what it's going to do. That's how you get back to the old software if you want to use it. And then boom. Now you can't update it, right? So now if you wanted to update it again, you would have to connect it back to the PC. So we're just going to do that now, just so we can square. I kind of wanted to show you guys how to go back to the old software, just so you guys could go back to the old software. So now you know how to go back to the old software. That step is out of the way. Now, in order to get it to recognize our controller and get it to the newer software, we have to download what we call the Gamesir Connect. So you're gonna look for Gamesir Connect, download that on your PC, and we're gonna do the same thing. So Gamesir Connect, press the home and the 3 lines, plug in your controller, and it should immediately start upgrading your controller and get it back on a more recent update that then we can actually go on to the Xbox and update it. So it's updated. Now I could use that app on the PC, but for video purposes, I wanted to show you that you can do it on the Xbox. So we're going to go to the Xbox, close that one. We don't need it no more. We're going to go to the Xbox. We're going to turn on our controller and it should recognize it now. So as you can see, it recognizes it, but there's a firmware update because it only updated to 6.5.2. We want 6.5.4. So we're going to upgrade it to the latest firmware in 6.5.4. This update fixes the audio issue that you may have been having with the 6.5.2 update. There was an audio issue where it was very low volume, stuff like that was going on. So this update fixes that audio issue, and then all your issues for the Gamesir G7 SE HE should be fixed. Now for the T7, I don't know if there's any stuff going on with that. I don't have a T7 to test that on, so I can't really test the T7. So I tested the SE, I tested the HE. So those are like the 2 most popular controllers used on Xbox, and those ones seem to be good to go. The HE is good to go. This SE is good to go with no issues with the new software anymore. But for some reason, if your controller could be having some issues after manual calibrating, after calibrating through the app, after doing a reset. If your controller is still having issues after doing all the updates, I highly suggest going down in the description, clicking on joining that Discord, contact support in the Discord. If they can't help you, they'll provide you the information you need to submit a ticket and then get a replacement controller as a possibility solution to your problem. So upgrade successful. We are on the new software and everything looks to be good to go. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. All the buttons are working and we look like we are pretty much good to go. Everything seems to be working. Yes, sir. And then this is where you can also manually calibrate your controller. So behold M, press start, manual calibration. We could do the stick calibration or the trigger calibration. So stick calibration, press next. We're not touching our sticks. It's centering. Do not touch the sticks. Okay, now we're going to rotate the left stick 3 times and then it will check mark it. Rotate the right stick 3 times, check mark it, and we are finished. You'll also calibrate the triggers again if you want to. So we'll do that. We're not touching them. And this is how you would calibrate the stick triggers through the app instead of the manual calibration. So we're done and we are good to go. It's all calibrated. We calibrated it manually. We calibrated it through the app. We are good to go. We updated the controller. If there's any other issues or videos you guys want me to make on how to do, let me know in the comment section down below. Otherwise, like and subscribe if you guys found this channel to help you out with the Gamesir G7 SE. I've been using this controller for 3 years. If I can't find it, I go to the Discord. They help me find it, and then I can tell you guys what to do with your controller. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.